What's up, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more ska, and we're back with some more Operation Ivy. It's a shame, I've only done one Operation Ivy reaction so far, and it was like right after I started this channel, so at the time, I think I had like 15 subs, so I think the video got like 7 views or something. But yeah, they're ultimately one of my all-time favorite bands. I know I say that about a few bands, Bad Religion, Propagandhi, Dead Kennedys, and so on, but Operation Ivy really is on that level, despite their relatively limited output and short lifespan as a group. And indeed, you know, I got nothing against Rancid and, like, what is it, the Transplants and some of the things that Armstrong has done afterward, but I still do think of all those sort of iterations of the similar group of musicians, because, like, it's Matt Freeman and who else is, I forget who the other guy is that's been in a couple of those groups along with Armstrong. But yeah, of all those iterations, Operation Ivy remains my favorite. I just love the lyrics in just about every song, although it's ironic to say that because we're going to listen to a tune called Bankshot, which is, I think, they're sort of paying tribute to or homage to the ska tradition of having one just great ska instrumental song. You know, I think a classic example would be Madness, One Step Beyond. That's probably the first one that I heard in that style. Yeah, heard it as a kid. Didn't quite understand what I was listening to until I got into ska later, which I guess would be like the third wave of ska, because that was like the late 80s, early 90s ska bands, which I was listening to in like the early to mid 90s. But again, like once I sort of realized that and I started listening to more ska, not only from the era that I was listening to and, you know, just before it, but also listened to the early 80s and like late 70s ska and so on, as well as some of the original Jamaican ska, although that I didn't listen to so much until much later. But I did notice that a lot of these bands have at least one or two, like, you know, just straight up ska instrumentals with like a real skankin' sort of vibe. That's what this song is. So I do think this is Operation Ivy sort of paying homage to that tradition among bands in the ska and like ska punk sort of idiom. And indeed, like I do think Operation Ivy is one of the bands that helps sort of craft that fusion of like punk rock and that ethos along with the ska sound and, you know, brass instruments and so on. Nevertheless, this is Bankshot by Operation Ivy on their, this is the, what is it? I think it's called, is it just called Operation Ivy? Yeah, this is the compilation, which includes their Energy album as well as, I think, like an EP that they did, the Hectic EP, and then there might be one or two songs that were on a compilation. Yeah, that's right, the Turn It Around compilation, right. So this particular song is from the Energy album, so yeah, this was on their only studio album that they did. As I said, it's called Bankshot, and it doesn't have lyrics, so there's not really much to analyze here. Let's just enjoy the ska vibes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mentioned in the other video, my mom was not a fan of Jesse Michaels' voice, but she liked this song. I used to play this band in my room, and I remember she'd be like, he doesn't have a good voice. I was like, yeah, neither does Bob Dylan. What's your point? Bankshot! It's nighttime and I'd be out of frame, so I'm not going to skank around, but when I hear this song, it makes me want to. Bankshot! So yeah, again, unlike a lot of their songs, there's not like a, you know, sort of a metaphor of interest. There's not, you know, any sort of lyrical analysis to do. It's just a good, fun ska song. So I enjoy that a band that, you know, sings about such serious material and, you know, is a very like muckraking, like political band, still can just, you know, have fun and groove with the ska vibe. So I do enjoy that very much. let me know what you think of the song. Let me know if you're fond of this one, or if there are other like instrumental ska tunes. Again, I mentioned one that always stands out for me is One Step Beyond. Not only because it has that weird intro, but it's just a great groove, and I love that sax solo in the middle. So, let me know if there's another like ska instrumental that you'd like to hear reacted to. I do think I have that Madness album with that song, or at least I have like a single that I got somewhere, because I have it ripped onto my computer. I don't remember what I ripped it from. But yeah, let me know if there's another ska tune you'd like to hear reacted to, or another Operation Ivy tune. Always love to get requests for their music. Other than that, thank you for listening and watching. I do appreciate it. Have a good day, have a good night, and I will see you next time. Peace.